All right, guys, I'm picking her up. Oh man, I'm stoked. Oh, this thing looks sick. Welcome back to another video, everybody. I hope everyone enjoyed the last video of the ice cream cruise. That was a great time. I really enjoyed making that video. There was a lot of cool edits in the beginning. The intro was super fun to make. It took hours just to make the intro, but super awesome weekend. It was probably the best ice cream cruise I've ever been to. Even the owner that put the whole show on said this year was like the greatest year they've ever had. So I got a text from the wife today. We had the city come by and tear out a tree in our front yard, and it looks super weird now. Nothing left. So she had to move the truck out of the way, just in case a branch came down on it. God, I haven't driven this thing in like a month. But in other news, this thing's just been sitting here collecting dust. I haven't even called the tuner yet. He's been out of town for a couple weeks according to his Facebook. So I haven't even attempted to call them yet, which has led me to be spending more time on Marketplace. And I did find a couple vehicles that I want to go look at. I'm not gonna say what kind of vehicle it is, but let's just say, obviously it's still gonna be in the LS realm to make it budget friendly, and it's gonna be a fun one. All right, it is the next day. As I'm going through the checklist, getting everything ready to go pick this project car up, I realized that my trailer isn't wide enough for it. So there's your hint. The vehicle I wanna go get will not fit on the trailer. So that's a bust. I took the ramps back out. All right, guys. Yesterday we went to go look at the new project, and it checks out good. We're actually gonna go get it today. Good news and bad news. Well, not bad news, just extended good news. We're gonna delay the tuning on the Corvette for now because we spent all of our budget on this project car, and it's a lot nicer than I expected it to be. So it's gonna have a lot of the work already done for it, but we still have a lot of work to do to it. So we may have to sell that trailer and go look for more of a flatbed with like 4 or 5 inches wider. I think I need like an 81 or 82 inch wide trailer because evidently I like wide cars. This thing barely fits on it. That was super sketchy to put that on the trailer, so I don't look forward to doing that again, on this one at least. So we may have to just sell that trailer and trade it up for a different one. So, because this new project will not fit on this trailer. Otherwise I would have brought it home. Yesterday, we went down, we drove about 3 hours to go look at it. Everything checks out on it. It needs a little work. It's not perfect, but that's what project cars are supposed to be like, you know? Or today we're gonna go pick it up, and this is absolutely perfect. So we're gonna hit the road here in a minute. I'm going down to pick up my brother. He's actually got a little project going too in the same direction where my project is at. So we're gonna go look at what he's got going on, and then on the way back, we're gonna pick up the project car that I picked. And it is a project car, but it's also drivable. So thankfully, because the trailer won't fit on the trailer. So I'll give you one hint, and this crushes my soul just a little bit, but we can change it. It's not black. As much as I really wanted it to be black, I can't be picky with this one because it's just perfect. Let's hit the road. Let's go get this new project car. I'm excited to show you guys. All right, we got some gas. We're about a quarter of the way there. Jumped in Noah's car. Let's go get this project car. Stop number 2, about halfway through my Red Bull. Noah went inside to grab another snack or go to the bathroom or something. We got a long trip ahead of us. Oh, we got some pizza. Oh, Noah got some pizza? All right, guys, I'm picking her up. I'm not gonna show you yet, but I'm gonna show you what color it is. Damn. And then Noah got something today too. I'll show you that. It's a little cooler than what I got. Right into the camera. One last stop before we get home. Gotta let the puppy out. All right, guys, before the sun goes down, I needed to get out here and get a video of it before I get home. It's gonna be dark by the time I get home. Well, the sun's out now, so let's just show you. Here it is, 2003 regular cab short bed Silverado. Pretty much the same exact thing I had back in 2018. And this thing is just perfect. It needs some work done to the motor. Let's get home, it's getting dark. I gotta work tomorrow. Let's get home, put it in the garage. I'll show you a better video when we have more light. Let's go. Well, finally getting into town. It's been a long day. I drove 8 hours yesterday and I drove 8 hours today, but it was worth it because I brought home one of my favorite vehicles ever. So I'm gonna get home here in a few minutes, wake the neighborhood up, start the car up, move it out of the way so that this will fit in there with it, pull the truck in with the car. I may have someone coming last minute tonight to buy the trailer. You all saw what happened with the Corvette and how sketchy that was to get that to fit on the trailer. And just to give you an idea how dark this tint is. Guys, take a look at the new toy in the garage. Makes the Corvette actually look really small, and this truck is super small. It is in, barely. Oh, we're gonna have to fix that. Dual side exhaust, I don't like that, not one bit. I love these wheels, Black Rhino wheels. It's lowered, it looks like it might be a 5.7 drop. Maybe 4.6, it looks pretty low to me though. The tint is just insanely dark, I love it. Nothing special about the interior, typical Chevy, but that's not why you buy them. Buy them because they're reliable, cheap, and plenty of potential. Some imperfections in the paint here and there, not a big deal. This will eventually turn into probably a race truck project at some point, but even the back is like super dark, and the windshield. It's just total black, I love it. But it does have some misfire issues. On the way back, it was popping and banging, but I like these LSX badges, that's pretty cool. Even though it's not an LSX, it's just a 5.3, but we'll make up for it someday. Throw a turbo on this thing or something. But here is the little secret that it's got. It's got a freaking nitrous kit hooked up to it. We're gonna ditch that. I don't know how often people put nitrous systems bolted into the side of the airbox. Maybe that's normal. I would think you'd want it somewhere up here. Tune the MAF out,
maybe put it like right here. I don't know. I'm not a nitrous guy, but we're gonna take that off. It's kind of just sloppily bolted onto the intake there. It doesn't even look like a, oh, it is Nitrous Express, Proton, whatever. It's got the bottle hookup in the bed. I'm gonna get rid of all that. I'm not gonna deal with nitrous, but it's got headers. Driving it into a stoplight, you can definitely tell the truck surges just a little bit, and it has a little bit of a lope, so I'm pretty sure there's a cam in it. It's probably just a small cam. You can't put a big choppy cam in an automatic and expect the transmission not to lurch forward on you when you stop without putting an aftermarket torque converter in it. But we might have to take the cam out this winter and make sure it's good for boost before we throw the turbo on it, but we need to make sure it's correct for the application that we're going with. But pretty cool to see it's got headers. I'll be able to sell those. Don't need headers where we're going. But yeah, there it is. This thing is absolutely perfect. I mean, it's perfect because it's not perfect, and that's why I got a good deal on it. And it makes for a good project. We'll try to buff it up, make it look nice. We'll refreshen the motor this winter. We'll probably take all the wheels off, get underneath there, make sure everything underneath is perfect. Next video, we're gonna take this on the road and I'll show you guys what I mean by it popping and banging. It's definitely running weird. I'll get the scanner from work and I'll bring it home one of these days and take it out and see what's going on in the computer. It's definitely running rich somewhere because it may be even blowing flames out the exhaust at some point, I don't know. But next video, we'll take it out, see what's going on, and then we'll go from there. We'll start diagnosing what's going on with it. We'll start building this thing. It's gonna be a good time. But for now, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.